and welcome back to Turf Morehouse TV. And yes, we are running a little bit behind, but this is what happens when you've been doing videos all week. You decide to have the weekend off, and then as soon as you come back to do another video, it's almost like, right, okay, what am I doing? Where am I at? Am I clicking the right stream? Am I on mute? Am I not on mute? Everything that you want to go well. The only thing that could mess this up now is if the internet drops, which we all know it does have a habit of. Virgin Media, they're yours. That said, welcome back. We are doing another watch along. This time it is a cracker of a game. I think it's Group E, if I'm not mistaken. Group E is wide open. Spain have 3 points. The others have 3 points. The only team that doesn't, which is a shock to say this, is Germany. They have nil points, bottom of the group, and they have a chance to make it all even across the board. However, Spain, obviously, top versus fourth. Who'd have thought that at this point? Anyway, just a massive happy Lancashire Day to, obviously, with the fact we're from Burnley, obviously, has to be. But happy Lancashire Day to everybody who's tuning in and is from Lancashire or born around here, born and raised. So thank you very much for everybody who's showing their support to that. And if you could do us a massive favour, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when we next do a video, which tomorrow morning for Cameroon, Serbia. We will be back for that in at 9:45. So yes, do join us. You can find us on social media. Yes, I am a bit of a social whore. You can find me on every single bit of media going. I will bring Doug in, our fantastic guest, coming in to go through the game with us straight after this. So this is where you can find us. So without further ado, here he is, the man, the myth, the legend that is Douglas Horn. How the devil are you? And then, yes, I know that's what Chris has learned, but he's not trademarked it, so fuck him. Hope you are well, mate. And yeah, just thanks for coming on and helping us out today.
Well, it's my absolute pleasure. Yes, a pleasure to be back on, Dan. Thank you very much for having me. And what a game this is. If you talked about basically leaving games to the very best for Sunday, this is this game. Spain against Germany. It's one of those games where it's like Germany win, then it puts Group E on an absolute knife edge.
It really, really does. I really appreciate the fact that you're giving up your time for this Super Sunday clash, shall we call it? Don't know where I've heard that before. But yeah, thanks for obviously doing it. Tell people where they can support you and your stuff, because you do some cracking stuff as well.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is the Dugout Football channel. I actually did the Japan-Costa Rica watch-along earlier.
Wow.
So I did the very early game for this group. And basically all I'll say is my reaction to that goal is quite something else. But no, my YouTube channel is the Dugout Football channel. I'm doing loads of watch-alongs as well, as you very, very well know as well. But no, come over and check me out.
Happy days, happy days. So if anybody wants to do that, please do. Please do. The link is in the description of this video, so go check out Doug's channel. And also the Twitter handle is in there as well, so go check Doug out on Twitter. A couple of comments then before we go through the teams, as the teams are lined up in the tunnel ready to make an appearance. Henry's in nice and early, and all is well. All is well. Hope you're well, Henry. Dean's in as well. Dino. A bit of sad news for you. Obviously, Michael Beale looks like he's off to Rangers. Let us know in the comments how you feel about that. To be fair, it's funny that turns Wolves down, loses 5 on the bounce, and now I'm off. Talk about a bloke who came out after he rejected Wolves and said about loyalty. But you know, that is football. Stream Elements bot's running, always is. The missus is in. She's not running, not yet, not after 7 years. I thought she might have, but she hasn't. Shackled to the bed once. Sorry, chaps, you'll have to deal with this live on your own. Joy of a content creator, other half in the World Cup. Yes, like I say, even if England are to go out, we will still be covering the World Cup right until the death. Amongst obviously the championship games in between. I think there's only 2 games for Burnley at the time while the World Cup is on, which is QPR, which me and Dean are going to be doing a watch along for. And then we're playing Middlesbrough as well on the 17th of December, the day before the World Cup final. So that should be another good one. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Kate's got it on there. Hope you've all had a great weekend. The only problem with weekends is Monday is too frigging close.
Yeah.
Too frigging close. It's not fair. Dean says this game should be a really good one. And Kate's hit the nail on the head there. Remember to hit that sub button if you're new and click that thumbs up. Helps with making... No, it doesn't. My head's not big. My head's not big. Neither of them. But yeah, please do help us on the road to 1K. It really would help. Kate says just raised for her, but happy Lancashire Day. Dean's still undecided on his score prediction yet, but then has gone for 3-2 Spain. Henry's gone for 2-1 Spain, unless they do in England. Kate says snazzy Christmas jumper. The Lion King,
Yep.
love it.
The Lion King, yes.
Love it. The greatest Disney film in the world, The Lion King for me.
100%. It's my favorite movie of all time as well. So
man's that and Finding Nemo, but Finding Nemo's Pixar in it, so
yeah.
So I did. I think this game has goals in it. Kate said, just told Daniel I'm going to put the tree up when the World Cup ends, and I told her blankly straight to her face to F off, basically. That's not happening. Proper Scrooge. You could tell she was born in Yorkshire with that sort of mentality. We are used to revolving doors with managers, mate. Let Les Ferdinand take over. Wow, interesting. Yes, defo up for that. Sub to Doug 2, 100%. Henry says it looks like a Livingston jumper. No,
it's definitely not a Livingston jumper. I can tell you that for a fact.
Like I said, Kate, it was Finding Nemo. That's Pixar, though. That is Pixar. And you're right. I need a shower, but at the end of the day, needs must. Right then, let's have a look at the teams. Starting with the home side, España. Unai Simon is in goal. Rodri, Jordi Alba, and Danny Carvajal with I Am Eric is in there as well. Sergio Busquets, captain in this side as well. Young Gavi is in there as well. Probably one of the standout players of this tournament so far. Pedri as well with Marco Asensio, Ferran Torres, and Dani Olmo. And a new coach for Spain. It seems they've sacked. Luis Enrique and gone for surname, who I've never heard of before. Seems to be an unknown quantity, but this is FIFA we're dealing with. They've probably rushed this, and probably half of them Spaniards aren't even playing. And then we have the Germans. Manuel Neuer starts in goal. Antonio Rudiger, David Raum, is it?
Yeah.
Thilo Kehrer, and Nicolas. I'm not going to get you to say it, Doug, because it's up there with probably one of those. Nicolas Sassulio. Joshua Kimmich, Leon Goretzka, Serge Gnabry, Jamal Musiala, Ilkay Gundogan, and Thomas Muller. And that is the starting 11 for Hansi Flick side. Looking at the two teams then, Doug, starting with Spain, both teams are obviously going to have to put out a strong squad because these are two international giants, to be fair, going toe-to-toe. Spain can give themselves a lot of freedom with a win here, but they know full well that Germany have got it all to do, and they are not going to, Germany aren't just going to sit there and, let this happen.
Yeah, definitely, and especially I think as well with Spain being unchanged as well. I think it kind of adds a little bit of a more certainty to. I think Havertz has been dropped for Germany, and quite rightly so. Did absolutely nothing against Japan. So we'll wait and see. But I am looking forward to this game. It would just tell the tale of Germany won tonight. It would just be so typical of Germany won tonight.
It would. Sorry, Henry. I'm sorry. I'm not a thief. This I did buy it from somewhere in. No, I didn't. I bought it in Burnley, but I have been in Liverpool today, and I've not come back wearing. I'm not come back electronically tagged, so it must have been the accent that I've got away with. But no, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. Gizmo's in. Hope you are well. He says Gizmo's saying Spain 4-1, and he jumps in with a nice bit of a Gizmo song. Kate says, "Hope you're well." To Dean, man like Anthony's in. He says, "Big up you two. Hope you're well. More importantly, hope you're well now that you have the dreaded C. I can see foot leg boat scoring for Germany."
Is that gonna just take me everywhere, Anthony? Everywhere I go, I'm gonna be getting that from Dan, from Chris, from everybody else.
Well, to be fair, Anthony, we do hope you're feeling all right, feeling a bit better in yourself. But yeah, you can't beat the old foot leg boat stuff. That was quality. Kate asking Anthony how he's feeling. Naz says, "Oi, oi!" And he's asking for Spain to win. Who do you see coming out on top of this one, Doug?
I'm actually going to go for a draw. I think it's going to be a draw. I've got 1-1 for this, but I wouldn't be too surprised if Germany won this, to be honest.
No, me neither. Me neither. We have kicked off. 12, 13 seconds in now, and should be a very good end-to-end game, you'd like to think.
Yeah, you would like to think so as well. I think Costa Rica gave Spain way too much respect. That's putting it lightly. They were absolutely awful against Spain. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. I think Germany needs to improve because I didn't think they were great against Japan. So we'll wait and see what happens in this one.
We will. A couple of stats then. This will be the 5th meeting between Spain and Germany at the World Cup. This is the joint most that Spain have faced any side at the competition. They've also got 5 against Brazil. They've failed to win any of their first 3 against Germany, but won the recent encounter 1-0 in the 2010 semi-final en route to lifting that said trophy. Germany have won just one of their last 7 meetings with Spain in all competitions, winning 1-0 in a friendly match in November 2014. And they've not won a competitive meeting with Spain since Euro 1988. They've drawn 2 and lost 3 since then. They've lost 3 of the last 4 World Cup games of Germany, as many as they have had in their previous 21. They've lost 2 in a row in the competition for just the 3rd time in their World Cup history. It was in 1958 and also 1982. And have never lost 3 consecutive World Cup games before that. Spain won their opening game, as we know, against Costa Rica, which was their biggest ever win in the World Cup. Only on 3 previous World Cup editions have Spain won both of their opening 2 matches, which is 1950, 2002 and 2006. Germany have also lost their opening group stage games in both 2018 and 2022, having lost their first game in just one of their previous 18 appearances. They have never lost consecutive group stage games in the same edition of the competition before. So a lot of stats that, to be fair, you'd like to say, we all know that stats are there to be broken. But that's not a good one, is it? The fact of Germany have never won a competitive meeting with Spain since Euro 1988.
No, definitely not, and especially you've got to say like the Euro final as well, and it 2008? I think it was when obviously Spain beat Germany 1-0. Obviously, thanks to Fernando Torres' strike, of course, but yeah, it's quite a funny one actually. And actually another interesting stat that Germany have actually lost their last 2 games against Asian opposition. They lost to Korea. They lost to Korea, and then they lost to Japan. So, yeah, I'm not sure about this Germany side, but it's got a good amount of talent in it. But I worry where the goals are coming from in this Germany side.
Yeah, no, I have to agree with that. I do think as well that Germany's golden generation is starting to deteriorate. They're starting to falter out a little bit. You've got the likes of Neuer. Thomas Muller's probably looking at, maybe his last World Cup tournament.
Yeah.
So that golden generation, the thing is, I look at these 2 teams and I look at the way Spain have done it. They've got the odd youth player in there mixed in with some of the older heads, which is great because it gives them more experience. But Germany have sort of just got the odd one or two, and they're still trying to trust that old process.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Spain are definitely an up and coming side, whereas Germany, as you say, they've got a few older heads in there like Neuer, Thomas Müller. As you said, he's got 10 World Cup final goals, which is quite interesting. But yeah, I just look at the two sides, and I just think that there are a lot of players in this Germany side that are probably on the way out. I suppose you could probably say as well that probably Germany and Belgium, that both of their golden generations are coming to an end. And Belgium were absolutely hopeless against Morocco.
So I was going to say, Belgium it's their last chance saloon. I've said it to a few people that with England, we've had Gerrard, Lampard, Terry, Ferdinand, Beckham, Rooney, all these players that should have had something internationally to showcase in their achievements, but haven't. And it's the same for Belgium. This is probably last chance saloon for some of them.
Oh, absolutely. I think you have to say as well that I'll be honest and admit this. I actually had Belgium going out of the group stage.
Did you?
Yeah, I actually had Morocco and Croatia going through. So the way that group is going, it could be potentially right. I actually had Morocco, Croatia, Belgium, and Canada. And for me, I just think Belgium. I just think they're washed. They're an aging side. De Bruyne can't carry this team on his own.
No.
If De Bruyne doesn't perform, which he hasn't done in the last couple of games, then Belgium struggle. I mean, they scored a goal courtesy of a long ball from Courtois to Michy Batshuayi against Canada. But today, Courtois caught out by two very bad free kicks. I mean, obviously the first one was offside, but the second one is carbon copy of the other one. And to be fair, Morocco did deserve to win today, but that was Belgium's first defeat in 52 games. So it goes to show Belgium are a very tough nut to crack.
Definitely. I agree with what Dean's saying here. Spain are playing the ball well so far. They've begun with intent. They're pressing high up the field. Is that something that Germany are going to have to try and counter, or just be a little bit resilient, invite the pressure, and see what happens second half?
I think this German backline is there to be got at. I mean,
shot. What a shot!
An effort!
Ball cuts inside. He's played it out wide. Is it Dani Olmo that?
It is Dani Olmo. What a strike! Oh,
straight
I think
through
Neuer
the legs.
may have got a touch to that.
Yeah, it's a great save if it is, but it's still a cracking effort. That is a fantastic save. Corner taken short. Ball put back into the centre. Spain patiently building it. Got it now on the far side. And wins the ball. Yeah, great start there. Great start. Fantastic save by Manuel Neuer.
Yeah, it was. What a strike that was. I mean, there was nothing really on there. Like, you just had to just have a go at it. But yeah, great save from Neuer, and just goes to show that there are some very dangerous players on the Spain side, especially Dani Olmo. He's a very, very good player, Dani Olmo.
Yeah, he is. Munzi says, "Big up, lads. Big up to yourself, Munzi." And then he says, "Are you cold?" Well, put it this way: I've been out all day at this National Trust thing over in Liverpool, right? And we got back to the house, and for about 5 minutes, it was warm. After that, I think I've been warmer all day while I've been out than I am in this house. So
seriously,
it is quite cold. It is quite cold in the house, yeah. I won't lie. I'm going out with a Yorkshire lass. They don't dare put heating on. Honestly, I've got to cuddle a light bulb before I get some sort of warmth in this house. Henry says it will be interesting with who scores first. I mean, the Germans will have to come out firing all guns to go and leave space in behind the centre-backs. That's the only problem, isn't it? If Germany do come out, a little bit too much, that Spanish pressure it's just going to... we could be looking at another 7-0 if Germany are to come out too far.
Yeah, especially I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but I believe the last meeting between Spain and Germany was 6-0 Spain. I could be
Wow.
completely wrong about that, but I do remember them beating them 6-0 in a, I think it was a friendly or maybe potentially a Nations League game or something like that. But um, it's quite surprising how bad a record they've actually got against Spain, Germany.
Yeah, it is. It is. Say they are England's arch nemesis. Go on, Muncie. If you've still got that stat, fire it out there. Fire it out. But yeah, everyone's saying, boom, saved by Neuer. That stung the keeper's gloves. And that's as
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this, spitting, outshining the Germans. There's nothing. I mean, okay, we all had a laugh at the fact of, that meme that went around of that young German girl crying. The way Germany are playing, though, I think she might get used to it at the moment. I don't think she'll be crying again. It's
Mm.
the case of, I'm used to this shit now.
Do you think it's maybe come too early for? Thank you. Do you think it's come too early for Germany because they've obviously got the Euros in 2024, which they'll be obviously hosting?
Yeah, I think that's another thing they'll be looking at. We said the same with the US as well, although Germany do have a chance here. Ball played in behind. Good save by the keeper. Came out perfectly timed.
Yeah, there's been a lot of
Perfectly
criticism
timed.
actually. Been a lot of criticism about Unai Simon, but he spread his legs well there.
He did good ball by Gundogan to get it through as well. Little dink forward before the pass. Oh, yes, he is offside anyway. He's offside. So
Oh,
even if he did score,
he's gone too early. It's a shame that. It's a shame. Good opportunity for Germany.
it's mad to think Serge Gnabry is playing for Germany. This is a player that Tony Pulis basically was said it shouldn't be a footballer in a nutshell.
That's mad. It's absolutely mad when you consider that. Like, there's a lovely story about Alphonso Davies today, obviously scoring Canada's first goal. But you get
Yeah,
stories like that. Yeah, Tony Pulis saying about Serge Gnabry not being good enough. But what do we know? He's at Bayern Munich and now playing for Germany.
exactly. Mourinho said Luke Shaw was a little chunky monkey, and now all of a sudden he's starting on the left for England. So
Mm,
it all changes. It does all change. Dean's got a point there. It is end to end. This
it
it
is.
really, really is. I mean, win the group stage. So his stat is France are the first team to get in the group stages after winning it. A lot of teams that have won the tournament previously haven't got themselves out of the group stage. So I did say, to be fair, Chris took the piss out of me, because I did say to him, he said, "Who's your dark horses?" And I went, France. And he went, "France aren't a dark horse." Oh, well, technically they are if you look at the stat of the teams that win it last. And not just that, I said you can still call them dark horses because look at how many injuries they had before
Yeah.
before the tournament started. I said, so they're already down players that they wanted to call up. They also
Mm,
said that they've also now completely wiped that stat out. So
yeah.
I'm being proven a point. They're already sort of have exceeded expectation in that sense. And Muncie says Mourinho said that I was chunky too. Dean says I agree. Mbappe is on fire. I keep seeing that video where he sends that player on his arse and he's not even got the ball.
Mm. Yeah, that curse has been since 2010, hasn't it? Since like
Yeah,
Italy got knocked down the group stages, and obviously 2014 was obviously Spain, and obviously 2018 was Germany. So yeah, it's nice to see that sort of curse lifted a little bit. Um, but I don't think anyone realistically thought that France would go out at this stage. I don't think they did. Um, Maybe finish second in the group, which obviously I don't think they're going to do. But again, that makes that group a lot interesting for the final games.
does definitely does. Henry says, do you see Germany making a different side for the Euros qualifying if players like Neuer, Gundogan, and Kimmich? Well, Kimmich has still got the legs. Gundogan will probably still be in and about it.
Yeah,
Thomas Muller, we will see. We will see. It's at a point for them players now where it's like do they want to prolong their club career, their actual footballing career, by curtailing their international one, or do they just never say never and keep the phone on loud just in case? It's a bit of a tough question. I do think that there'll be one or two more younger players probably in there. Like I say, we're looking at 2 years' time. We don't know. We could have an emergence of talent come out within them 2 years. And the way players change their nationality these days, within they change their nationalities more than Chris changes his diaper, and we know that he wears the same one all the time. It's an age thing, though. It's an age thing. Naz says, did Pulis manage / coach Gnabry? Serge Gnabry was on loan at West Brom when Tony Pulis was there. And it didn't like him. Just didn't like him. Didn't give him game time. Never worked.
No.
Emma said, what's married life like, Doug? Almost 6 months.
Yeah, I was actually just thinking that the other day. Like, it's obviously 5 months in next month, December. But yeah, January will be 6 months. It's like gone so quickly. Gone so quickly. But married life is absolutely fantastic, Henry. Absolutely fantastic.
Has it changed? Does it change? Because I know a lot of people do say that when you're married, it changes a little bit. Like the concept of the relationship can almost like have a bit of a switch.
It hasn't changed for us. We're just it just feels like we just sort of carried on. Really, nothing's really changed or anything like that.
You gave each other a ring, expensive piss up. Everything's the same.
Yeah, pretty much.
How was your Saturday night last night? Anyway, what time did you end up getting
back? Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, I've not been out in the piss for a while, actually. So it was really, really good. Had about 5 Moretti's and 1 recorder.
There's
so
no wrong
no
with
hangover, which is the main thing. So yeah, fantastic time.
Happy days. Naz says, "Oh, I can see why he said that." Yeah, if at West Brom, probably not used to having somebody who was technically gifted in that side. It's Tony Pulis, for Christ's sake.
Yeah. Need
we say more? I mean, the Germans are coming a little bit more into it. 16 minutes on the clock. They are starting to, they've withstood that early little bit of pressure by Spain, but they are starting to see a little bit more of the ball, aren't they, Germany?
Yeah, a little bit more. They're sort of coming into it a little bit, because there was that stat. There was 64% possession for Spain, which is, I think you're probably expecting Spain to have a lot of possession because they are a passing unit. That's a good ball. Oh, he couldn't keep it. Oh, that's a shame. That ball's on the diagonal. That ball is on the diagonal from Hansi Flick. But I don't know about you, but as I said, I do think that this squad for Germany is, I don't know if it's come too soon for them. Just obviously like Canada earlier. I think Canada will take a bit of time to get used to it as well. Ooh, lucky there. But I think Germany's squad is up and coming. Yeah. Spain is a team that is very young, but is again up and coming. Both of these sides are up and coming for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you'd look at Germany, the way they're setting up, you'd probably say that they've set themselves up more for a counter-attack on Spain rather than a battle for possession. But Spain have this sort of knack of being able to switch the play to try and catch Germany short, haven't they?
Definitely. And as we said, that long diagonal is definitely on for Germany, because we know that Carvajal's not the quickest. I mean, it's quite a surprise that he's actually playing tonight, actually.
Yeah. I thought that. The thing I do like about Spain, is the fact that they are pressing and moving quite, what's the word, coherently. Trying to sound professional here, but as a collective, they are trying to push forward. That's what I like about a team that pushes forward as a team but comes back as a team. Because you can sometimes have the odd 1 or 2 player that push and stay, and don't bother tracking back. You could probably see that happening for Germany in case there is a chance of a counter and pump one forward. But yeah, they're trying to invite that German pressure onto them. So they've got, I feel Spain are trying to see if they can open the Germans up a little bit.
Yeah, Germany are sort of going long ball at the moment, which is it's quite effective for Hansi Flick. But yeah, it's difficult because with Germany losing the first game, it gives them all the pressure on to try and win this one, because I don't think a draw is enough. Because if you look at the group, look, I think we'll all expect Germany to beat Costa Rica. I think that's the main thing. But the other game, Japan against Spain, that is a interesting game.
Would you imagine if Costa Rica get anything out of Germany and yet Spain absolutely trash?
Yeah.
I mean, Costa Rica qualifying, wow, that'd be funny.
That'd be hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Especially after them losing 7-0 in the first game.
Coming up, 20 minutes on the clock. Spain 0, Germany 0, but it is in no way boring to watch. Both teams absolutely are in a dogfight for this result.
Definitely. Already Spain are having a tougher game than they did against Costa Rica. No offense to obviously Costa Rica, but I think we kind of knew that this was going to be one of those games that was going to be tough to predict, and it's looking like that at the moment. I did actually find out tomorrow's FA Cup draw when Portugal Uruguay's on, so probably have to have two different screens on and see who our teams get.
Are you covering that game tomorrow?
Portugal Uruguay, yeah, will be.
Yeah, I'm doing Cameroon Serbia in the morning, and then and then I think I'm doing Brazil. Is it Brazil Switzerland at 4:00?
Yep.
I'm doing that with Chris on his channel, and then I've got Portugal Uruguay myself that night, and then I don't know what I'm doing on Tuesday yet. I don't know whether I'm covering the England game against Wales or I'm going to the pub. I am undecided.
Ooh.
Close from Jordi Alba.
Oh, I thought
Jessica
that
would have finished
there.
that. Jessica would have finished it.
Oof. To be fair to Neuer, I think he had it covered, but for a moment there, I thought that went under his body.
Yeah, it took a bit of a horrible bobble, didn't it, before it sort of approached the keeper, which can be quite a deceiving effort.
Yeah, goalkeepers union, Dan, you know me. Always tough for keepers when a ball bounces in front of you.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
I thought this Gavi looks really, really impressive player so far.
There's just something about him, isn't there? He's such a special talent.
Is he like another one that's come out of the La Masia from Barcelona?
It is. It is. The only thing that bugs me is these young players at different countries, they're not bombarded by the media. They're not literally harassed and made out to be like, oh, look at this person. Get him in the international squad. He's only 15. You know, where in England, well, prime example, Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah.
Callum Hudson-Odoi, absolute wankfest by the media. Let's just call it as it is. And he got his chance with England, and now look at him. He's just rotting. I don't even think he's getting game time at Chelsea, or I don't even know where he is.
Well, there was talk that he was going to be potentially in the Ghana squad for the World Cup, but nothing materialised out of that. So, yeah, it's disappointing for Callum Hudson-Odoi because he looked really, really good at Chelsea, and since then his career's sort of gone on a sort of a downward spiral almost. I mean, okay, he's all right. He's doing well at Leverkusen under obviously Xabi Alonso, but it's. Is that a throw? I didn't think that ball was out of play there.
No. Apparently, Germany's starting 11 has an average age of 28 years and 147 days, which is the which is, the last time that a German 11 was that old in a FIFA World Cup match was in 2002 against Brazil.
Wow. That is something else. Oh, that final in R9 was just something else in that World Cup.
Oh, he's offside. He's offside. I think he's offside. It's not been pulled back, to be fair. Germany still have a chance. Cuts inside, shots, and just wide from Serge Gnabry. I think it would have been
the
pulled
offside
back.
flag didn't go up there.
Yeah, same. Oh, no, he's on. He's sort of on. I think he is
on. It's
very,
Albert that's playing him on.
It's very tight, that one, isn't it? But Gnabry gets across, takes the shot. Just not enough curl on it to test the Spanish goalkeeper.
Do you have a favourite game of the World Cup so far?
I'd have to say the Argentina-Saudi Arabia one.
Germany-Japan for me.
Oh, yeah, that one were a good one as well.
That was end-to-end stuff, that one.
That was. I'm not sure if I covered that one with anyone. I'm not sure. I think I did that one. I know I did most of the morning ones I've done on my own.
There's two legends for you. Carlos Puyo and David Villa.
There were some real players in the time.
I wonder how much they would be in today's transfer market.
Wow. I mean, I know I had a thought about that the other day, that I looked at some of the players that used to play at the time, and you look at them now, half of them are like a builder, or, they've had to take up a second career. These footballers now will just be able to put their feet up and retire at 35 because of the money that they've got. Yeah,
I know. Especially, I think there's, I don't know if you've seen this, there's potential talks about Messi potentially agreeing to move to the MLS.
Yeah, into Miami. Same way.
Oh, no, what have you done?
Oh,
you're lucky boy there.
Very lucky.
Sweeper keeper, that was very, very risky. Germany look really open at the back as well.
Yeah, they do. They do. Spain are doing everything, they're just sort of being a little bit resilient, aren't they? They're trying to be patient with the fact that they know that Germany are going to have to apply the pressure.
Yeah.
Like this game won't faze Spain. To be honest, they could happily take a point out of this and probably think, if we go into that last game, get a win there.
Yeah, 100%.
The Germans do have to come out and do everything they possibly can.
Yeah, this is the perfect game plan for Spain, isn't it? It's the perfect game plan. Basically, you allow us to come on to you, and we'll just sit back, and you make a mistake, we'll pounce.
Someone says here, I'm just having a look at people's comments on Twitter regarding the game. Somebody called CJ has said, Gavi and Pedri here running the show for Spain. Even Xavi and Iniesta didn't make their Spain debuts until they were 22. These lads are special.
Yeah, they are. They certainly are.
It's strange that we're saying that. That's it. Football has definitely moved forward since those days. But it just goes to show, though, the likes of the players that both of these teams have had. Xavi, Iniesta, David Villa, Fernando Torres in his prime. Puyol. Who's it? Gerard Piqué. Sergio Ramos.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, the Germany side speaks for itself. I mean, you've had Miroslav Klose, who's just an absolute bastard in front of goal, to be fair.
He was something else, Miroslav Klose.
Yeah, and Gomez as well, weren't they?
Yeah, oh Christ.
Mario Gomez,
yeah. I forgot about his first name there. There's definitely it's definitely Mario. That's right, Rudiger. Just boot it downfield. field and hope someone gets on the end of it.
League One defending that, innit? Just hit an open hope that it goes to somebody.
I think it's called the Sol Campbell of defending that one.
Let's have a look what people are saying in the chat. Anthony says, good game so far, guys. You would think Germany would be up for this after the Japan game. You would like to think so.
Yeah.
You would like to think so, indeed. Both teams are confident on the ball, Dean says. Please don't let this be a 0-0. This could be, again, one of those interesting 0-0s, but I don't think it will. I do think we will see goals at some point. Naz says, was it 2014-18? Costa Rica went to the quarters?
2014 it was. They got knocked out by the Netherlands.
They did. Rudiger's come forward now. Takes a shot. Wow, was that a shot or did he clear it like you mentioned earlier? He's gone for another hit and up. Have it.
Have it.
Henry says, Liverpool women won 1-0 against Blackburn in the... Good.
Yes, get in.
Cracking win. Especially against those horse fiddling bastards. Always a great win. Whether they're female or male, they still play out for the same club. I want Chelsea in that third round. Dean says Spain close then. Doug, what you munching on? You're making him feel hungry.
It's spaghetti bolognese, Dean. Very, very nice as well.
Ooh. Sounds lovely. Both defences cancelling each other out. They are indeed. Torstein's in. Hope you're well. He says this Spain versus Germany game is giving Thai vibes. Calling it now. Dean says Morocco beating my tip for the tournament. Didn't see that happening. Yeah, great result for Morocco.
Fantastic result.
And they didn't even have to bring Anas Sarori, Burnley's Anas Sarori, on from the bench.
I know. I was just thinking that. We haven't actually seen him yet in this tournament. Maybe we'll see him against Canada. They're
waiting for the right moment, for the knockout stages when he's just going to absolutely annihilate teams.
Mm.
But Naz says there, that's it. 2014, beaten by Netherlands. It was the year of the underdogs.
It certainly was. Certainly was indeed.
Dean says yummy. Naz says enjoy your spag ball.
Thank you.
I'm just... Do you get this total receptions thing?
Not in a bloody month of Sundays do I get total receptions. Don't know what it even means.
I had a look at it the other day, and I typed in receptions in football, and it came up with American stuff, basically. But apparently, it is the skill of receiving in soccer. It's the individual act of obtaining the ball from a pass or an interception, getting it under control, and then setting it up in a proper position for the performance of the next skill. Which to me sounds like some total bollocks that, like, why do you need to put a stat? Why do you need to put a stat for somebody that's made an interception and decided to play a pass?
I'm lost. What?
Exactly.
Oh gosh, I'm actually lost at that. Like what?
Oh, Spain are in. Neuer's having to run back. Can the ball come across? It is. Oh, he skied it. Ferran Torres has skied it. Has the offside flag gone though? I think the offside flag's gone for the ball in. I think he was off prior to it coming. Let's just have a look.
Oh, just as well though.
Just.
Oh, he is as well. Oh.
It's just off, but Ferran Torres there. Oh,
he's got at least hit the target. Yeah, he's offside though, but even still, that is a bad miss.
You've still got to hit it, haven't you? You've still got to hit it. Dean says, yeah, Elias Chair, I'm waiting to see too.
Oh yeah, he's Moroccan, isn't he? Elias Chair. Forgot about that.
He'll be Moroccan back and forth in a room on the in sometime in December like this when Burnley beat him 5-0.
That's bad.
Dean
That's
Dean
bad.
knows. Dean knows. To be fair, Dean's coming on to do the watch along for that game, so it should be good.
Is it Loftus Road?
Yeah. It should be a good game. But like I said, they'll be without Elias Chair. We'll probably still be without Anas Sarori, potentially without Connor Roberts. I know Wales.
Ooh, Laporte. That was naughty.
Was. I thought they were doing a bit of an Irish jig until I realised they were kicking out.
Just had a kick out of Musiala. That was a bit naughty.
It was Spain in again. Ball over the top. Oh, and intercepted there at the back. Corner to Spain. 35 minutes coming up. Danny Olmo tries to get a ball into the back. Oh no, he tries to turn, but great interception.
This is the good thing about being interlinked with each other. Like I'm literally on the same time as you, because obviously I'm watching on the TV as well. But when it's with Chris, he's like on a Fire Stick or something, so he's like a sort of couple of seconds behind or something.
Chris watches it on a TV where you have to put a pound in.
Oh, good block.
If you're wondering why Chris is sort of sat at one angle, it's because he's having to keep winding it up to hopefully generate electricity. He's not sat on a computer chair. He's riding a bike to generate the lights in his house.
He'll kill you for that.
Oh, he kills me all the time anyway. Sod it. Sod it. Naz says there, Dan, don't you reckon it's best you move to a lot warmer gaff? I would love to. But at the moment, it's money is needed elsewhere. Just got to make do at the moment until situations change.
35 minutes have flown by.
It has.
Absolutely flown by.
When I looked up, I felt like I've only just said that it was 17 minutes, and now I'm looking at it, it's like 35. Where the heck has that gone?
I know.
Oh, yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Yeah,
First yellow card of the day goes to Timo Carrere.
Yeah, of West Ham.
Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. I thought the name rang a bell, and I immediately thought, yeah, he's the West Ham boy.
Yeah,
he's signed from PSG in the summer.
He's another one that's only quite young as well, isn't he? I think.
Yeah, I think he's only 22. I think.
Let's have a look. 26.
Oh,
wow!
I
didn't think he was 26.
No, I didn't think he was either. I thought he might have been between 22, 24, but obviously not.
So Torstein says here, who is more tactically out of their depth, Gareth Southgate or Roberto Martinez?
Roberto Martinez for me.
Yeah, he's got all that talent at Belgium, and he's still playing Wigan tactics.
Oh, for God's sake! Honestly, he had a back three of what was it? Vertonghen, Alderweireld, and who was the other one? Meunier.
Yeah.
Think of the combined ages between them players. Vertonghen must be what, 35? Alderweireld must be in his about 34, and Meunier must be about 33. So combined age, you do the maths. It's like what, 69 plus 32? What, about 91 between the three players?
Wow. And I didn't understand his front three either. From the first game, playing Tielemans up top in a front three.
No, I didn't get that either.
It was almost like, I've got all this talent at my disposal. How do I fit it all in? And just play them wherever I think it'll work. But Henry says here, Doug, who do you want in the third round of the FA Cup?
Who do we usually get in the third round? That's the thing. We usually get a League One or League Two team. Do you know what? I'd like Blackburn. I'd like Blackburn at Anfield.
Oh, that'd be good. Go on, knock them out. Knock them straight out. In fact, send them for 6. Speaking of questions, Doug, big question tonight. I'm a celeb final. Who's your winner?
Joel Scott.
Yeah.
If Matt Hancock wins it, then it's a complete fix.
Yeah. Oh! It's 1-0.
Rudiger.
Oh! It's a good job he didn't shoot with his feet because he'd have sent that 7 foot out of the stadium. But
where was the marking?
He's free. He's free.
He's free as a bird. Where was the marking for that?
Taking a surprise lead. I think it's going to be reviewed. Oh, it is going to be reviewed, I think. They're checking for the goal to see what's happening. Or as the...
It's not offside, is it?
Oh,
he is.
Is it? I mean, you look at the hand. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's been ruled out. Oh, dear.
Wow. Spain got lucky because where the heck is the marking in that goal?
In fact, what's the referee stopping now? The Spaniards very happy with the fact that one has been called out and chalked off.
Yeah, they're lucky.
Rudiger thought Christmas had come early. He knew if I clear it twice, third time's a charm.
Yeah.
And then he realised that he's offside. Good header though. Good header though. He did well. And you got to ask questions of the Spanish defence though there.
Oh, 100%. I don't know who was marking Rudiger, but that's a bad ball. Oh.
Spain coming forward now. Can they make most of it? Ball played onto Jordi Alba, who can't get past it. Rom, however he's...
Yeah. Oh Christ, I can't remember his name. David Raum, is it?
Yeah, something like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think it is. Corner taken short. Now back out wide. Can they get a ball in? It is, but Rudiger heads away and Musiala cannot deal with the second ball. It's been a good first half. Just coming up to the 42nd minute. You know, we've had the ball in the back of the net. Spain have had chances and scarred it. It has been an interesting first 45, to say the least.
It has been. I think it's going to continue because I think we're going to have to see Germany sort of come out. Spain can just sit back and soak up pressure as well because they know that Germany are definitely going for this game.
Oh, 100%. Sergio Busquets as well. He's another one of those players that sort of, advanced age for Spain. I just look at this and I think Spain's quality should shine through eventually. But again, it's all down to how much pressure the Germans apply. It's a tough one to call. It really is a tough one to call.
Yeah,
you guys have been saying Scott wins, I think, too. Yeah, Jill Scott. I do think Jill Scott. Dean says deadlock broken. Dan thought Spain would hit first and then just off. Yeah, it was. They did get away with that one. Totally agree. Can Spain punish them for that let off? It's moments like that can change a game, isn't it, Doug? Like sometimes the opposition can hit the post. An offside goal goes against you. That's where teams sort of lace up their boots.
Oh, that's a booking. That is a booking. What was that?
Sergio Busquets is in the book.
Yeah. Musiala is going to be a fantastic player to come in the future, I think.
He is. I wish he'd have stayed with England, to be fair, but
Yeah.
Now Spain living dangerously. They're
they are.
with their back passers. And we said, lol, Blackburn. Yeah, they did score, Anthony, but as you say, ruled out. Emily wants Watford, so sister can buy a ticket. Dean says, have you seen Ben Foster's Cycling GK channel? It has in goal cam while he was in the Championship, yeah. And if not Watford, I want Leicester. Interesting.
Oh,
yeah.
Leicester.
I always want like a really shit club. Someone like someone from non-league that's made it through.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Whoa.
Rudiger involved again.
Oh, he can actually hit a ball this time.
Was it a shot or a cross that?
Is it what they call a shot come cross?
Yeah, shot like come cross. Sounds worse when you say cross come shot because
yeah, it does.
It sounds a lot worse. Spain still have it in a dangerous position. 2 minutes added on at the end of this first entertaining half.
Do you want to know something? Do you want to know something really, really weird? Tomorrow is the last day of match day 2.
Yeah, it was only the other day that match day 2 started, and now it's the end again.
Yeah,
it's mad.
It's gone by so quickly, mate. So quickly.
It has. Definitely has. Like I say, that Burnley Middlesbrough game, it's the 3rd place playoff that day, so I'm going to have to try and do both scores if I'm live.
Yeah.
But luckily, I think every other time the time we play against. Look at how tight that offside is.
Oh my God! It's his elbow.
Literally, not much in it at all.
That's mad. That.
Hope we are well. Palaba quad 7. I'll say quad 7 instead of just going 7777 or whatever. But hope you are well watching on our. Oh, Spain corner. Probably going to be the last bit of action we see for this first half. But yeah, thank you very much for putting in a comment. As I say, over on our Twitch channel, we are live on Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube. So please do go and show your support. Really do appreciate everybody who's come in and jotting down their comments and getting involved. Spain have had 5 corners. Germany have had none. Same amount as they have points.
Yeah.
I'm not rubbing it in or anything, just saying it as it is. Saying it as it is.
Absolutely.
Nothing against the Germans. Nothing at all. No.
That's half time.
It is half time. The talking point will be Rudiger's goal offside. That is pretty much the only thing to talk about in terms of goal mouth scrambles. Although, no, I take that back. Manuel Neuer with a fine save has kept Germany in it as well. Let's not forget Neuer's save. That was a big call in this game. Torstein says Spain, Germany, battle of the hipster. No out-and-out striker with sweeper keepers. Hey. Dean says, work tomorrow on nights. What games am I going to miss? Tomorrow night is Portugal, Uruguay.
Yep.
4 o'clock is Brazil, Switzerland. The rest, I'm sure you'll be about to see, maybe. But he's got a point. Hulk smash. Absolutely Hulk smash.
I absolutely love that saying, Dean. I absolutely love that saying. I've never heard of that before.
Hulk smash that like button. Love it. Oh, why not? Why not? It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Well, I think we all know that. Now says that's VAR for you. It can work for you or against. That is true. That is true. Let's have a look then at what they are saying at halftime. Let's have a look at the stats. Because like Shakira once said, the stats don't lie. 4 shots for Spain compared to Germany's 3, but both teams have a shot on target. There is dominance in the air for the Spaniards as well. 69% possession compared to Germany's 31. 368 passes the Spaniards have put together compared to Germany's 171. Germany have an 80% passing accuracy, where there's 87% from Spain. 7 fouls for Spain, 8 to Germany. Both teams have 1 yellow card in the camp. Germany offside 4 times, 1 time for Spain, and 5 corners to Spain, where Germany have had none. This, as it stands, would be Germany's only point on the board. It would make their goal difference look a little bit healthier as well, because they'll be on -1 instead of -2. But Doug, I mean, Germany do this second half have to really go out and hurt them. They've got to do everything. Hurt them. But they still have to be resilient at the back. Yeah,
100%. 100%. As I said, Spain don't have to, attack Germany. Germany have to attack Spain. And I think that will have spaces in behind both back lines as well. But yeah, I think Neuer's kept Germany in it with that save from Dani Olmo, because that was a stunning save. But the offside goal, I mean, Spain have to be careful anyway. That was shocking marking.
Yeah, it was. It was indeed. Germany have a possession figure, as I say, of 31.6% at halftime. It is their lowest possession figure on record from 66 onwards. At the end of a World Cup match, it's their lowest possession figure on record at the end of a World Cup match is 39%, which was against Morocco in 1986.
Wow.
So if they keep doing what they are doing, they are on for an even lower record than that. But it has been an interesting first half. As we said, Spain have seen the majority of the ball, but haven't really been able to carve open their opponents. Save for one Olmo effort that was pushed onto the crossbar by Manuel Neuer. And then Germany had the ball in the net through Rudiger, only for VAR to intervene and rule it out for offside. The second half is perfectly poised. I am going to take myself off to the lavatory, and because that brew and Ribena has gone straight through me, so I am going to have to go straight up there, siphon the Parthen, and shake hands with the one-armed milkman, however you want to see it, and we will be back for the second half real soon. So stick with us. So we are back. Doug will be back with us when he is ready. But the second half will be underway eventually. We'll go through your comments in just a moment because I would like to get Doug's obviously opinion on a few of the questions that you guys are asking. Let's see what people are saying on Twitter regarding this game as well. Someone says, evenly poised after the first half. Tactical game with Germany stifling Busquets in the middle, but lacking a cutting edge. Draw seems quite possible. Somebody says, I don't want to see Neuer sad after the match. Germany need to win for him as well. I know Naz put a question in that if Germany draw this, are they out? Not entirely. Not entirely, no. Because there's two other teams that are on 3 points. If Germany beat Costa Rica and Spain beat... sorry, let me just have a look. Spain beat Japan, then there is a good chance Germany could steal second place. So a point here for Germany isn't all bad if they can get the 3 points against Costa Rica. However, the amount of, optimism within the Costa Rica camp after that result today will be absolutely massive. And, you know, it has been quite the spectacle, that first half at the Albat Stadium. I'll go through a few comments then, Doug, because a few people are saying stuff that they want to know. Anthony said, what's been your favourite game in this World Cup? I know we said it earlier, but for me, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, but you went for another game involving the Germans.
Yeah, Germany, Japan. I thought it was really end to end, that one, and like a really, really good, finish from Japan. But how can Japan beat Germany and then lose to Costa Rica? This World Cup, honestly, has been full of shocks, and that one was one of them today. I mean, Japan just couldn't break Costa Rica down.
No.
Costa Rica have one shot and they win it. Just goes to show.
Typical, isn't it? Just typical. Like I said, Naz, yeah, Germany won't be out even with a draw. They do have a good chance of still qualifying, but they do, a draw here isn't a bad result for them. If they can beat Costa Rica and Spain do the biz against Japan, Germany would still qualify in second. So there is still that possibility.
Yeah, definitely.
This is a bit of a weird question. I don't think we've ever been asked this before. But are you football hooligans or only normal fans? I suppose it depends how much beer I've got in my system and how much of an arsehole I want to be that day, or who we're playing. But no, I'd say mostly normal. If you could define normal for us, that'd be great. But as normal as we could be. Nas says Spain knows that. Germany will have to risk it and go for it. Spain will hurt them with counter-attacks. It will be an interesting second half. It will indeed. The missus says she's back. Great stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hope you're all right, Kit.
Whoop, whoop. Henry says, what subs should be made by the Germans? Well, usually ones with a nice big bratwurst in, smothered in onions. Oh, that'd be gorgeous right about now.
You sure it's Henry, you sure it's not U-boats? Sorry, had to.
You had to do it. You had to do it. Dean says, think Spain will come back in the second half. I'm sure they will. Gizmo thinks this will be 2-2 now, and old Desmond has been predicted. Dean said, hey, Kate, how's you? He says, go to the bog and whittle or take a dump. Already had me pre-match dump. Don't worry about it. The missus says she's a keen photographer and take way too many photos this weekend. It's just taken me 45 minutes to go through them and upload some to FaceB. I'll limit myself to just the 10 on Insta. But she does photo everything. Dean loves taking pictures, especially black and white ones. They're just having a lot of love about cameras in there. Let's get back to some football. Foxy says, damn, Germany letting me down on corners at the moment. The second half has just got underway, but need 2 from them. Sort it out. Foxy also says Rudiger is biggest threat from set pieces. Dean says building looks really good in black and white buildings. Yeah, we're still talking photos. Still think Spain can come back in this one, Dean says as well. And Devi Sante, hope you're well. Not had you in before, but really appreciate you being in. He says Germany 2, Spain 1. If it is to happen, all goals are to come in this second affair. Foxy says Japan doing a Spurs.
Yeah.
Kate says he's a normal fan for football and an hooligan for anything Blackburn. Well, yeah, I'll give you that. I will give you that. Kate says, give you a clip here, Morehouse. I was surprised to see you'd got any comments without me, to be honest. Cowbag. But yes, I do miss you all the time. I've spent all day with you, but yes, I can't say that I don't miss you. However, to get over the pain, as you Scottish call it, I think it's a wee dram. A wee dram
of whiskey.
It's, to be fair, it is Bailey's since it's nearly Christmas, but it does contain whiskey, so still it's technically a wee dram.
It's a wee dram, aye. It's a wee dram.
Belting. And then Kate's going to come down and give me a shit eye in a minute. Why have you touched that Bailey's? To be fair, we didn't even buy it. Well, we did and we didn't. So I went to a light switch on the other night and I saw that there were a shit ton of drinks on this table that were being raffled. And Kate said, how much is it? I said, it's £2 for like 5 numbers. So I said, oh, I'll have a go. And every number had to end in 0. So I told Esme to pick 5 out. And the 4th one that she picked out, like there was some cheap, shitty bottles of wine, some bottles of water that you could win. And there was like 2 main bottles, which were a litre bottle of Baileys, and I think there were a bottle of vodka as well or something like that. So when I pulled the number out, 700, I went, oh, it's like, oh, you'll have to try and find which one it is. And the woman's looking around all cheap wine going, oh, it's not this. I went, no, it's that one there. The look on his face, he was reluctant to hand it over. It's like, oh my God, you just spent £2. I've had people coming up spending £15. They've not won jack shit. And you come only £2. And just, that was it. So it's the best tasting one because it's cheaper.
How jammy is that? Fair play to you. Actually, me and Rebecca actually were at a potion making experience
Yeah.
at the Department of Magic, and actually we made our own cocktails. And I actually remember one. I can't actually remember it now, but one of
So
my
where
ones
is that?
actually. Blair Street is just off the Royal Mile.
Is that the one that curves round that was sort of based um on Diagon Alley?
Yep.
Yeah. I remember walking down there. It's literally Harry Potter shop after Harry Potter shop, isn't it?
Pretty much it is, yes, pretty much. No, you should come back to Edinburgh. You and Kate, I think
Oh, I loved
would
it.
love it.
I loved it. That's all we did when we came over. That's all we did. Looked for Tom Riddle's grave. Went into the coffee shop where J.K. Rowling obviously wrote the books, and then obviously the toilets are all written in. Not all the walls are covered in just like Harry Potter stuff. I
Yeah.
love that. I'm just sat there having a piss, and there's someone saying, I don't understand all the obsession in this just because J.K. Rowling wrote a book, and someone wrote underneath, "This arsehole must have been a muggle," or something like that. And it was just like so funny because it's like they've just been tedious with it. It was really, really
Yeah.
good.
No, Edinburgh is definitely affiliated with Harry Potter. I think it's safe to say. Funnily enough, I know you obviously did the pick and mix quiz, and I know that you had was it 90s or cheesy music or something as your
I
like.
got done over there. Craig did me like Prodigy is not cheesy music. I'm thinking Steps, S Club 7,
Yeah.
Flaming Busted, the whole lot, and
See,
I got absolutely done over.
when you see cheesy music, I'm immediately thinking S Club 7,
Yeah,
Boyzone, like Westlife, like all this. But you got like questions like the Prodigy, well, etc. My specialist subject, and I've said to Chris, is the 8 Harry Potter films.
oh, why did I think of that? I'm gonna have to tune it. When are you doing that one?
I'm not sure. Just whenever we can find a date, probably after all this World Cup business, because I just can't do any other content right now than obviously like World Cup.
Yeah,
Um, I really love doing the World Cup, and obviously with some of the watch-alongs that I've done, like to be honest, my Japan against Costa Rica one was a very last minute thing. I did think I was going to do that one, but
yeah,
actually when I thought about it, I'm obviously doing one on Mike's channel, which I did Croatia Canada. That was a good match, 4-1. I just decided to do that, and actually that one has had the biggest views yet for a watch along. So
yeah.
it's just the things you
It's mad, isn't it?
just try. Hmm.
It's mad sometimes. I mean, that Argentina Saudi Arabia one, my views were at something like 2.7K.
Wow.
And I was just like, you can tell that was definitely an upset. But then
Yeah.
yet again, it was strange because it was like early morning.
Hmm.
So, one of the first games of the day, that's where most of the views have come. Like, I'm sat there talking and it's coming up saying 0 in the top corner near enough because people are still, waking from their pits or they've gone to work or whatever. And then it gets to about half time. I've got a good 4 or 5 people in. And then I look afterwards, it's been 9 minutes since I've come off live and we're at like
Yeah.
1.2K already at that point. And I'm like, shit. Like, I was not expecting that. And I was thinking it was like YouTube messing up the numbers, but nothing's changed on it since. So
No, I
it's
mean
all right.
the thing was today, like mine started with like 2, 3, 4, 5 people about like 10 o'clock. But see when it like got into the actual like match 15 minutes in, I had about 28 watching me.
Yeah.
So and then I think it kind of stayed. It was like going from like 25 to 22 to 20. I was like, wow, mad! That's absolutely mad for like a Sunday morning as well.
Yeah, it's absolutely mad. Dean says they have that Harry Potter experience at the moment in London. You get the bus from Victoria Station. Kate says there we did do our own little Harry Potter tour. We will actually see Edinburgh next time. That's all we did. That's all we did. Look for everything Harry Potter. Dangerous free kick for Germany. Kate says there I've been to the studios twice. Yeah, I only went once. I think I only went once. Kate took me for my birthday when we went to London. We did quite a few things, actually. I think we did Madame Two Swords, and then the day after we did the Warner Brothers Studio, which was great, absolutely great.
It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. I want to go back because I know they've added since we were last there. So
yeah, they've added quite a bit. Rich says he likes the flags. Happy days. Thank you very much. Hope you are well, Rich, as well. Hope you are, Rich. Not through choice, Kate. It's just because it's too bloody cold in this house. But yes,
Morata's coming on.
I do agree with you. I do agree with you, Dean. If the people are in, then they should be Hulk smashing that button, shouldn't they, pal? They should be Hulk smashing
it. Ferran Torres is off for Morata.
He is indeed. I mean, probably the best thing they could do, Spain. Ferran Torres has had a few hit and miss opportunities, hasn't he?
half moments, but nothing really to shout about.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. To be fair, we are coming up to 54 minutes. Not really much to shout about at the beginning of this second half. I'm hoping around the 60th, we may start to see a little bit of movement in it. Fingers crossed. However, at the moment, if you are liking what you see, then please do drop a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. You don't need a wallet. You don't need a purse. You don't need to scratch around in your pockets for loose change because it costs you jack shit. It's free. It's a little button. Just click it and you're done. And we would appreciate that as we try and grow to that illustrious 1K before the end of the domestic season. That would be fantastic if we can. Also, hit that notification bell. That would be great as well if you could. And please keep showing your support. The missus has actually just dropped me a message. Apparently, I've lost 2 subs while we've been live, which is great. That's just YouTube for you. That is just YouTube for you. They drop and then they come and then they drop. I thought covering this World Cup, the numbers would bulk up, but it has been a slow process. I think it's because of the fact of what's gone on with this World Cup as well, isn't it? That's a lot of people have sort of boycotted it as well.
Yeah, quite possibly, but.
Kit says, would go back for the Christmas I'd love to do that Christmas experience at Warner Bros. Where they have like you actually sit in the Great Hall and have a Christmas dinner, and that would just be something else. Henry doesn't like. Henry doesn't like. I can't believe, right? Out of all the swearing I've ever done on channels, that's the biggest swear word I've ever put up on screen.
I don't like Harry Potter. Yeah.
Wow. Mystic Dean predicts a pen.
Who for? Germany.
It'd be interesting if it is. Still a chance. Germany come forward again. Gundogan has it. Plays it in. Shot. Save. What a save.
What a save. Kimmich. Oh.
Too much piss farting around by Spain at the back. Interception. Gundogan still takes his time, cuts it back. Good shot by Kimmich.
I tell you something. Since his last tournament, Unai Simon, he's really come of age.
Yeah, he has. Yes, I agree. Totally agree. Great stuff.
Get them up to 20, 25, then 30.
Yeah, why not? It's saying that there's like 19 people in, so why not? Anthony says, I don't like Harry Potter. Remember I said that a few weeks back? Yeah, but you're weird. You like pineapple on pizza. You're just a knockoff.
Sorry. What? Pineapple on pizza should be in room 101.
Yeah, exactly. Anthony says Lord of the Rings I prefer.
Oh, come on. He's rugby tackled him.
Is that what they call you, Anthony? Lord of the Rings? Should be calling you Lord of the Dance.
That's a horror. Oh, he did rugby tackle him.
Naz says it there. Too many back passes. Spain, they'll get punished sooner or later.
Pineapple on pizza should be in room 101. Pineapple should not be on pizza.
It's disgusting, Bex. It's disgusting. I would rather shit in my hands and clap than eat pizza with pineapple on it.
Oh, honestly, like some of the things you see online, like I've seen people have banana on pizza. I'm like, no, just no,
No, don't do it.
no,
Honestly.
no.
Some people.
Oh dear.
That's up there with people who don't like Harry Potter. Honestly.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Weirdos. Dean says he's had no choice liking Harry Potter. The kids love it.
That'd be like someone saying I absolutely don't like Lion King, and then we'd be like, well, that is just bye bye.
Exactly.
Germany are growing into the second half.
They are. They are.
Not really seeing much of Spain at the moment.
What did Simba and Prince Charles have in common?
Oh Christ, I don't know.
They just couldn't wait to be king.
Hey.
Germany coming, applying pressure. Oh, another card's coming out. You might as well keep it in your hand, ref.
Yep.
This time it's Joshua Kimmich who goes into the book for a foul on Danny Olmo.
Yeah, this game. Whoa, that's a bad one actually.
Oh, that's painful.
That is painful.
Anthony says, Bex, pineapple on pizza, yes. No, Anthony. No, Anthony.
No, Anthony.
Look, and then he comes out with that. One more, and you are close to a timeout, you prick. Right? You're listening? COVID has done weird things to you. COVID has done weird things to you.
Yeah.
60 minutes on the clock. Spain 0, Germany 0. But this is a very open battle.
It certainly is. Oh, that's another dreadful foul from Gavi.
Wow, I thought they were playing cat's cradle with the legs then.
Yeah. I know. Also, Korea against Ghana. Apparently, Anthony Taylor's the referee for that one.
I didn't think we took an English ref.
Yeah, Michael Oliver was the referee for the match I did this morning. Japan, Costa Rica.
Wow. Cases Lord of the Rings isn't too bad, but it's nothing on Harry Potter. Listen, for me, I do agree, but it's either one or the other. It's either one or the other. It's either Dumbledore or Gandalf. That's it.
Yeah.
Choose your master and choose it wisely. Spain come forward. Great ball out to the left. Tries to cut inside. Great defending by the Germans.
Yeah, very good defending.
Can they come forward again? Ball in the centre of the park. Captain Sergio Busquets plays it back.
No wonder Daniel Craig had grey hair in the latest Bond movie because he had no time to die.
Oh, it's 1-0. It's 1-0. Ferran Torres would have sent it over the bar, but Alvaro Morata wouldn't.
Morata, wow. Wow.
This could spell the end for Germany technically not, but could. Could.
That's the big thing. Could. Because goal difference is going to be so key, I think.
Massive. It's going to be so pivotal in this group. This group is going to go right down to the wire. Emma says, I'll pay to see that. Dan, trust me, Anthony's already said to me, he's definitely onside. Definitely onside. And the Spaniards are 1-0 up. Anthony said to me at 1,000, I should go to Ewood Park, stand outside the Jack Walker statue and eat a pineapple pizza. I mean, I saw my worst nightmare yesterday when Kate said, "Oh, we'll go to Tesco and get a meal deal before we go to Liverpool today." I saw a sandwich that said tuna and cucumber, and it was just like, what sort of devil spawn horrible bastard decided to put them two together? I mean, they shat on their own, let alone sticking them together.
Tuna and cucumber. Oh God.
It's just, yeah, it doesn't sound like the nicest of combinations. To be fair, I don't like
No,
either of
it
them on
does
their own
not.
anyway.
No, it does not. I'm like, no
Ooh.
thanks.
Shot from range. And he's given the foul. He's given the foul. Dean's is so disappointed in the end of Game of Thrones. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that a little bit. I felt that a little bit. But, you know, they had to do something with it. Anthony says, brown sauce on bacon sandwiches. See, I agree with that. I will give you that. Brown sauce on a bacon butty, yes. Red sauce on an egg butty.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be that balance. I'm a fat bastard when I go for a sandwich, so I get bacon, sausage, and black pudding with brown sauce, which is decent. Although I do like haggis. I mean, you as a Scotsman, do you like haggis, or is it an acquired taste?
I really like haggis. Yeah, I do. It's funny because obviously me and Chris do like a lot of like watchalongs together, and he. Oh my gosh! Asensio, dearie me. Yeah,
I do need to change that scoreline as well.
He was like, how can you like black pudding? And I'm like, well, no, how can you like haggis or something? So it's haggis is actually quite nice. It's actually quite nice.
I had it by surprise, to be fair. I did have it by surprise. Burnley played Rangers in a pre-season friendly, and me and a mate stayed over for the night in Glasgow, and we'd got up that morning a little bit worse for wear and thought, right, let's find the spoons, get a breakfast, and everything should be fine. Completely forgetting we're in Scotland, and obviously a Scottish breakfast comes with square sausage. You've got haggis in there as well. So we're like, whoa, wow. And that's when we sort of looked at each other and thought, oh, shit, yeah, we're in Glasgow.
Yeah.
So the realisation kicked in that this ain't going to be no full English.
Yeah.
But yes, it were absolutely banging.
Two changes for Spain. Koke and Williams on for Asensio and Gavi.
Wow, Gavi's gone off. I'm surprised he's not played the full 90 because he's got something up his sleeve whenever he comes forward. Dean says he loves Scottish shortbread. Oh,
you can't go wrong with a bit of shortbread. Absolutely love shortbread as well.
Proper buttery stuff though, innit? Love it.
Yeah. Oh, I love it, yeah.
Absolutely, I love it. Let's see what's being said regarding this game. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm looking. The thing that I'm looking at says Nico Williams has come on for Spain, which it's Inaki Williams, isn't it? The Spanish striker.
He's at Ghana. He plays for Ghana, I think.
Is it? Also, it is Nico Williams.
Yeah, there was a big sort of
plays for
argument.
Bilbao.
There's a big argument.
It's his brother.
Yeah, there was a big argument because Inaki Williams decided to go to Ghana, and Nico Williams was actually asked about going to Ghana, but he actually said, no, I want to play for Spain. Strange.
A foot in both camps, maybe.
And but actually, one other thing I didn't realise as well, Ghana have Chris Hughton in their coaching setup.
Ghana do?
Yeah.
Wow. When you didn't think Ghana could sink any lower. Some people are saying on Twitter, still can't believe that Alvaro Morata scored and it's not given offside.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Whoever said that's very true.
Somebody here called Terry said, Jose Enrique making an attacking change at the 54th minute. 8 minutes later, they lead and the sub scores. Gareth Southgate, take note.
Yeah.
Someone's put a meme out of Thanos saying impossible, saying football fans watching a Morata goal, which isn't offside.
There's 3 changes for the Germans here. I think Leroy Sané's. Is that Leroy Sané? Ponytail looks like Leroy Sané.
Yeah.
Füllkrug as well. I'm not sure who the other one is. It's what's his name? Hoffman. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, I think it is. I think it's Hoffman. Yeah, Jonas Hoffman.
Mönchengladbach.
Jonas Hoffman. I'd be interested in to see Karim Adeyemi play as well for Germany. I mean, I know he's still a young player, but some of the players that they've got on their bench that are young, Karim Adeyemi, Bella Kotchap.
Yeah, Southampton player. Makoko, is it?
Yeah, Yusufa Makoko as well.
Right, change for Germany.
Gundogan's
coming off. Yeah.
That's interesting.
That is
I think
interesting.
he's done well orchestrating that midfield. I can understand Thomas Muller. We're not probably having the legs.
Yeah.
And Thilo Kehrer coming off as well. So Füllkrug, Klosterman and Sané are on.
Klosterman. It is Leroy Sané. Interesting.
Why has Leroy Sané gone for that Darwin Núñez look?
Do you know what? Funny you say that. I actually was thinking that in my head. Good minds think alike.
They do indeed. Are you on a Guinness there, Doug, or Coke?
Pepsi Max Cherry.
Oh, you can't go wrong with a good old Pepsi Max.
No, you cannot.
Spain 1, Germany 0. 70 minutes played. As I say, Germany are going to have to do something because this is going to look embarrassing, seeing themselves bottom of the group after all 3 games, is it? No, 2 games, sorry, because they've still got another game to play.
Especially after them finishing especially them going out in the group stage of the last World Cup as well.
Well, here's a stat for you. I know Germany coming forward. Good interception there as well. And Spain can try spring and attack. Germany coming back again. Before I give the stat, can they do something with this? Played wide. Can they get a ball in early? Oh, that's a shite ball.
They're playing way too slow, Germany.
Yeah, they're not taking enough risks for me.
No.
Not taking enough risks.
Nico Williams is on the counter-attack here.
He plays it in. Oh, all it needed were a deathly touch. A deathly touch. Alvaro Morata is the 5th player to score in his first 2 World Cup appearances for Spain, after Fernando Torres, Basora, Zara, and Jean Andoni Giotskia. He's the first of those 5, though, to score both times as a sub.
Wow. That's some stat, is that? Wow. Obviously, I like stats as well. So yeah, that is actually quite a stat, especially with it being Morata.
You've done well to put your name in the history books.
Yeah.
Usually it's for the most offside goals ruled out in a game, but
he must have the best agent in football, though.
Oh, the Germans with a chance.
How's he missed? Begging. How has he missed?
Begging. He should be burying that. Musiala plays that ball in, gets in front of his man, and he's watched the ball as well. So how he's not managed to get in front of that?
If that is a Miroslav Klose, If that is a Thomas Muller of maybe like 10 years ago, that's in the back of the
Yeah,
net.
totally agree. Totally agree with that. Anthony says he's never tried haggis. You are in for a treat, sir. Germans are in. Is there a chance? Good save. Standing tall, Una Simon.
Remember I said he's come of age?
You did indeed. You certainly did. Bossy says, yeah, brothers. Inaki went to Ghana as he couldn't get caps for Spain. He got only one Spanish cap back in 2016, so decided to go to Ghana. Anthony agrees. Red sauce on an egg butter. A couple of German subs, yes, 3 to be exact. And they now have a corner. All whipped in. Anyone up?
Looking for an
Header up.
offside there.
And over the bar. It's just not going in for the Germans. However, we have seen a lot of late drama in games, so do not rule it out. That was a fantastic save by Una Simon.
Oh, it was. That was Casillas-esque, that.
It was. All he had to do was stand tall and resilient, and he did.
Yeah.
Dean says at 1-0, that was a major change. Musiala done well there. Henry says Pepsi Max raspberry for him.
Oh, no. No. I'll tell you what Pepsi Max raspberries tastes like. Benical cough medicine. It's horrible. That's right.
I don't think I'll ever buy it now that you've mentioned that.
It's honestly vile.
It's like even worse if you go to somewhere like a restaurant and get it when it's watered down on tap as well. That'd be even worse.
Oh, that would be worse. But no, if you like it like what like strawberry Pepsi Max. I like strawberry Pepsi Max. Oh, again, second German corner, good.
He's got it. He's got it. Is he offside? Is Morata offside? He's got another chance. Can he cut in? I think he might have been offside there. So if anything does come of this, I think it might get pulled back.
Yeah. I think it might as well. Yeah,
Landsman said, nah, I gave you a chance. You pissed farted about too much.
I absolutely hate that late flag, though.
Yeah. So deceiving.
How many times are we going to get a late flag until someone gets seriously injured?
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Redstone's in. Hope you are well. It is going pretty well, mate. Going pretty well. Everything's, as Doug would say, tickety-boo.
Tickety-boo.
Cannot beat it. What a cracking saying. And Henry asks, have you seen The Lion King in theatre, Doug?
Yes, I have. It's absolutely amazing.
It's what, to be fair, Kate wants to go see Footloose in theatre, but I did have a look at Lion King tickets the other day, actually, because they're in Manchester at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have a look, but as I say, with the fat man in the red suit soon to be breaking into my house, I thought probably best not to bother. Redstone says, "Come on, Spain, knock the Germans out." Although they won't be out, as I say, because the group is so wide open at the moment. Although a German equaliser makes it easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, if Japan had actually won today, then yes, they would be out.
Yeah. Bosch says Germany will go out if they lose this. Not really.
Not necessarily. All they have to do is basically batter Costa Rica.
Yeah. I mean, based on this performance against Spain, do this against Costa Rica, and you'd think they are in for a very good chance. But then Costa Rica, having the result they had today, will be full of confidence.
Yeah, definitely.
The Lion King one does look good, to be fair. Yeah, it does. And Russ is in. He says, "Hi, Dan and Doug. Great duo on YouTube this watch-along stream.
Thank you very much.
Well, Russ. Really appreciate that."
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that.
Oh, I'll put it up again. Said that before. 77 minutes gone. Still Spain 1, Germany 0. Germany having to put the pressure on now. Put the pressure on, although Spain are maintaining their level of intensity rather than allowing it to drop. They are rather trying to push for that second than rather sit on this lead. However, they know that Germany are going to have to come out, and it may create space for them to kill this game off once and for all.
Yeah. Ooh.
There's just no communication with this German side either, is there?
No. Final ball's not been there. Final ball hasn't been there all tournament, to be honest with you.
No. And it's fucking great to see as well, because it's Germany.
Yeah.
Love a good kick in the dick moment. Russ says, all is good this end. All is good this end for Russ. And yeah, everything's good from my end as well, Russ.
I forget who you support again, Russ. Is it Tottenham? I can't actually remember.
I thought it was Leeds, but he works at Rotherham.
Aye, that's what I thought as well. That is what I thought as well. Ooh. I don't know if they'll go back to. I don't know if that was a good challenge or not. I don't know if they'll go back to.
Germany with a free kick in dead.
Oh, this is Kimmich. This is Kimmich. Yeah, I will have a look at this.
Oh, his hand's by his side. To be fair.
Yeah.
Although no.
I think we've seen penalties given for much less, Dan.
Yeah, that is true. Although I do think that the free kick is probably fair.
I don't know who that Fulkrug plays for.
No, I'll have a look. Yeah, he does say Leeds United, but cover Rotherham for work. Doug, don't put me down as a Spurs fan.
Sorry.
Germany have really strong depth in midfield. They do, but at the moment, not using it to a plumb. Dean says, are we going to have late drama in this one? Well, we have it 80 minutes, and there is a dangerous free kick for the Germans. Foxy said Japan will just need a point versus Spain, second team to go through for 4 points. If Germany batter Costa Rica, yeah, but it is all to play for. Free kick taken into the wall. That red wall stands tall, and Germany have a corner.
Yeah,
to be fair,
again,
you've got to say, aside from Musiala coming forward, Germany don't look like they have a whole pile about them in attack.
They don't look like scoring.
Toothless.
Yep. Spain are coming
trying to catch them on the counter. Oh, good defending. Good defending.
Yeah, good defending.
Neuer still spraying it about like he's in his early 20s.
Yeah. I don't think many people would have predicted potentially Germany going out of the group stage again.
No. Back to back. Speaking of back injuries, Jordi Alba's on the deck.
I won't lie. I actually looked at this group and I immediately thought like Germany and Japan to potentially go through this group. But actually, like when I've watched Germany, there's just nothing to their team at all.
No, there isn't. Like I said, they used to be very, very physical and very, very well drilled. Under Joachim Löw.
Alba's coming off.
Whee! Balde is on. Balde is on for Spain. Must be a young lad.
Yeah, I think it's another one of the Barcelona youth, I think. Could be wrong, though.
Alejandro Balde.
Oh, maybe not, actually.
A Spanish left back who plays for Barcelona. He's only 19.
Wow.
Born in 2003. Chance for Germany. Shots. Goal!
Oh, what a finish!
Fulkrug with the
Well.
finish.
What a finish that is.
Wow. Fulkrug may have just saved Germany. They are still saying, keep calm, keep calm. There is still time. We did say late drama. Una Simon could not do anything there. Musiala does brilliantly to get away there.
When you hit them as sweet as that, there is no stopping that. Oh,
Definitely
what a
not.
finish. That is top bins, that.
That is right on the old postage stamp. Straight in the corner.
Powered it past the goalkeeper.
Nothing you can do about them. Absolutely nothing. Russ is trying to get you back here for your Spurs comment. He says, I heard you're an Everton fan. Not sure how true.
I actually can't wait to get what was it, Pigs and Blankets, and actually write out 1995 with them.
Spain 1, Germany 1. Wow.
That was my prediction as well. I said 1-1.
You did. Fulkrug comes off the bench and grabs a German equaliser. 84 minutes on the clock.
Gnabry. Gnabry.
Yes, Gnabry's going off. Travelled a distance of 9.5 kilometres, but nothing in terms of goal threat. And
here's Hoffman.
Hoffman is on now. Dean says, we do have late drama indeed. And that says, sick. New Spanish sub Balday's fault, not marking. But Dean comes back again, letting you all know that if you haven't, please Hulk smash it. Hulk smash that like button.
I know why I said the other day there, smash that bike button. Bad mistake, yes, but I have said that a couple of times.
Yeah, I mean, doing it once might be all right. Like, okay, I got away with that. Yeah. 3 or 4 times now, it's almost like, is this intentional?
Koke's down.
He is. Rudy. Oh, who's got in front of? That's soft. That's soft.
Oh God!
I don't know. When you look at it the second way, it does look like there's a bit of aggression in Rudiger's arm. But the first time it showed it was a little bit. It did look softer.
Enrique's saying elbow. I'm not so sure about that.
No, definitely not. Can Germany get away? Musiala, has he fouled? Is he fouled? Referee says no.
It's interesting, that.
5 minutes for the Germans to turn this around and make it 3 points to each team in Group E. One in what has been an absolute spectacle at the Al Bayt Stadium.
We expected a really good game, and we're getting a very good game.
We are.
Oh, another change for Germany. Sula.
David Raum. Raum's off. Who's coming off? Who's coming on for him? Schlotterbeck.
Oh, the Dortmund defender. The one that came from Freiburg.
Yeah, you know what? I haven't even looked yet, but Fulkrug, I'm going off the top of my head. Something tells me it is well, I'm wrong anyway. It's Werder Bremen.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who that Fulkrug played for.
I thought he played for what they call Red Bull, the
Leipzig.
Yeah, I thought it were RB Leipzig, but Plays as a forward for Werder Bremen. He's a product of their youth academy as well.
All right. I hadn't heard of him until tonight, to be honest.
No, it's 29, so he's another one who's sort of back end of his career. Probably got another tournament in him, maybe, if he can keep it up.
Seven Spanish attempts, 3 on target. 11 German attempts, 4 on target. No, this has been very even, I think.
It has indeed. Dean says, Dan, can I get a wrench? My name would look good in blue. Of course it would, with being a QPR fan. To be fair, I've got 5 people as mods at the minute. I'm just keeping that small as it is, but I will stick you on the old list. "88 minutes. Are we expecting big added time, Doug, do you reckon?"
I'm thinking I think we might get 7 minutes.
Chance.
Oh, Morata.
Oh!
Good challenge. Good challenge, Schlotterbeck.
To be fair, at first I thought,
has
he fouled him? Has he been a little bit apprehensive? But he's onside.
Oh, he's onside, yeah. Fair play to Schlotterbeck, actually. Fair play to him, because he was the one that was playing him on.
Just touches that. That is fantastic.
Yeah,
and I can understand why he's celebrating.
Very good Schlotterbeck. Celebrated like that was a goal as well.
Definitely. Nico Williams has it.
I'm going to say 7 minutes of added time.
Ooh, 7. I'm going to say, yeah, I'll go one more. I'll go for 8.
8. Watch it be 5 or 6, and we'll be.
Doug.
Watch it be 5 or 6, and we're like very, very close.
We are.
So you say 8, I say 7.
We are at the 90. We will soon find.
I knew it.
Piss take. 4th official, you piss take. Bottle job. I mean, who would you give your man of the match to, Doug?
To be fair, there's been a few good players in both sides. Do you know what? I think it's got to be one of the German players, to be honest. Rudiger's been really, really good at the back. He's been very, very solid.
Quite a bit, hasn't he?
I'd also say Raum had a good game. I think Volkrug's had a good game since he came on. Yeah, I'm going to go Antonio Rudiger.
No, good shout. Good shout. As I say, he's come forward. He had a goal ruled out, defended pretty well. You know, even if he has done Peter KS, John Smith's defending.
Have it.
Although Spain coming forward. Oh, that could have been a dangerous ball.
Oh, jeez. I could have gone anywhere there.
Here we go. Can we see late German pressure? Ball out wide. Oh, that's a shit ball.
Oh, my God.
They've thrown it away. And Spain can come forward. Danny Olmo has it.
Look at Enrique down the bottom there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Yeah, it is. I'm surprised Olmo didn't play it into Morata, who'd made that run.
I know. I was thinking that, actually. Oh, that's a swipe.
Definitely late. Musiala keeps it in. He's another player that's been quite dangerous for them as well, hasn't he? He's had a brilliant game,
Yeah,
Musiala.
yeah, he has. He has, to be fair. He has.
It is, Dean. Totally agree. It is a frantic last couple of minutes. Kate says, the granny inside me could easily fall asleep. When has that granny ever not inside you?
Corner.
Russ is
Carvajal made
watching us on Twitch now. He's watching us on Twitch. He says his player of the match is Marcus Asensio. Interesting choice.
That's debatable, that one, I'd have to say.
Half of this 6 added played. Corner for the Germans. Can they make this count? This could be game-changing.
Could well be.
Spain fans looking a little bit bewildered, thinking, don't lose this now. Call it now.
Referees having a word.
In a lot of that, referees having to sort stuff out at set pieces.
Yeah.
That's
almost trying to like cuddle Hoffman there.
Set piece deep. Rudiger was running in at the back. And not get to it. It is a German throwing. I thought he was going to take it quickly. He's not.
Oh, someone's down. Someone's down. Busquets. Oh, get up.
He's ran into him, but come on. You're a full-grown bloke.
Oh, bloody hell.
He's a full-grown bloke. Why is he just sat there? This is the thing that pisses me off with football. Like, I literally played in an 11-a-side and snapped my Achilles. Thought somebody had kicked me, and I said, all right, well, to keep the numbers as they are, I'll go in goal. And didn't realise at that point that I'd snapped my Achilles. I also didn't go to hospital for 2 days. It was only at that point that my leg ballooned to the point that I couldn't walk on it anymore.
Yeah.
I just like, right, I've got to go. And he said, I'm surprised you have managed to stay on your feet for 2 days.
Yeah, I would be.
Germany are in. Germany are in. Oh, he's rounded him. He's kept it across. Oh, it's out for a corner. Leroy Sané. I think he could have let that go a little bit sooner.
He knows as well. He knows that's a big opportunity. He's onside. Rodri's playing him on.
Play that across. Play that across sooner, and there's a very good chance that Fulkrug is in there for a second.
Fulkrug puts it in. Yep, I was just thinking that. Oh.
You Darwin Núñez wannabe. Another chance for Germany from this set piece.
You have to think this is final chance now.
It is. Oh, and keeper comes out. Risk it all. Live.
Well done, Unai Simon. Well done.
And the referee's called it. He's called it early. He's called it with about 10 seconds to spare, but I suppose when the keeper kicks it out, when all is said and done, this still keeps Germany within touching distance of qualification. A win, a hefty win against Costa Rica, and Spain getting anything against Japan. As long as Spain beat Japan, the Germans have a chance of qualification. But you've got to say, Doug, on the basis of the game, a draw is probably fair enough.
Yeah, 100%. Fantastic game of football. We expected that we knew that it was going to be the best game until last, and it certainly was a great game to watch.
It was. Anthony says, see, foot leg boat, save the Germans. Big up. Nas says, should have been 1-0 Spain. Foxy says, best player on the pitch has been English Musiala. Southgate, you clown, giving him an easy decision to choose Germany. Nas says, sick, Baldy. Dean says, I'll catch you all later. Take it easy. Take it easy, Dean. Thank you for tuning in.
Worries,
really
Dean.
appreciate
Cheers,
it, mate. Really do appreciate it. Kate says she's had 2 late nights. 1:20 a.m. and after midnight last night, early mornings, I'm on a roll. It's caught with me now. But the group does look open. I will share the screen and show you how this group looks. But Nicholas, a stat for you, Doug. I know you like a stat. Nicholas Füllkrug has scored Germany's first World Cup goal by a substitute since the 2014 World Cup final against Argentina.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
So another stat to come into play. Let's share the screen, then let's show you what's gone on in terms of this. Where are we? Let's have a look. There we are. Share away, boys. Share away. So let's move that a little bit out of the way. Spain top it with 4 points. Japan in second with 3. Costa Rica with 3. And obviously Germany with 1. But it is all to play for. Because if Germany beat Costa Rica, as we said, Costa Rica's goal difference is shite. And Germany's is only -1. There's not much difference between theirs and Japan. So a win, a 1-0 win for Germany, and at least Spain beating Japan will mean that Germany qualify in second. This group is probably the closest of any group in this World Cup this far. And it is a wide open playing field. Do you think, Doug, the Germans can get out of it?
I can see Japan beating Spain. I don't know why, but I can actually see Japan beating Spain.
Wow.
Can I see Costa Rica beating Germany? No, I can't see that. But you actually might get a scenario that Germany don't score enough goals to beat Costa Rica, and they could still go out because of Spain losing to Japan.
Wow. Wow. Good call. Big call. Big call. A lot of people saying here that Leroy Sané towards the end chose the wrong option. We were saying it ourselves.
Yeah.
People were saying here that if they had to pick a man of the match, Pedri for Spain or Musiala for Germany, as they were both a joy to watch. It's come to something that this game was end-to-end, but it's taken 2 substitutes to come off the bench and grab a goal apiece. But as we said, Germany are still alive. They are still alive in this. Doug, I know obviously we will wrap it up because there is a final to be watched on TV. But no, thank you very much for joining. Really did appreciate that, and it was a good watch along. Hopefully, get you on for some of the others. Because no matter what happens to England, whether they shit or bust, come Wales on Tuesday, we will still continue right till the very end. But thank you again for joining us. Please shout out your socials so people can show their support.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure, Dan, and I would love to come back on. Absolutely love to come back on. You can find me at the Dugout Football channel on YouTube. My Twitter handle is enrod_1992, and I'm also on Instagram at Douglas.horn. But yeah, Dan, absolutely fantastic, and hopefully, as I say, you get to 1K very, very soon because you thoroughly deserve it.
I hope so. But it's going to be a long process. It must just be a thing against gingers. That's what I'm going to take it as. Henry says that he's got to go. No problem. Thank you very much for tuning in. Foxy says now Germany definitely qualify. They will score a couple versus Costa Rica, meaning Japan need to beat Spain now. That says if Japan beat Spain and Germany beat Costa Rica, means Germany are out. Yes, it would.
Yep.
And Nancy says he thinks the Germans will go out now anyway. But no, cheers Naz as well for the love and support. Really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for watching. And as Anthony's just put in there late, get down to 1K. Really would appreciate that. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. It has been another cracking game, even for a 1-1. As I say, please do show your support. Like this stream, subscribe to the channel, and click that notification bell. Also, head into the description of this video while we're still live and the outro's playing, because you can go check out Doug's YouTube channel and drop a subscription on that. And also hit him up on the old Twitter sphere as well. That would help. But for now, we will be back tomorrow morning with Cameroon against Serbia, which I think should be another very interesting game. But until then, we will see you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, Monday tomorrow. Enjoy